Hello and welcome to the Awesomely Aggressive YouTube channel. Today Zach and I are going to be doing a cake baking challenge in which we both attempt to recreate that pigs in mud cake that's on Pinterest and has become somewhat of a Pinterest fail. First things first, preheat the oven to 350. Easy peasy. Second thing, wash your hands. We are going to have a panel of our friends eating these cakes, so you want them to be very hygienic. Zach. This is very professional. Don't try this at home. So what I'm going to do is rub Crisco all on the inside of these. Pam Shank would be so proud. Yellow cake with chocolate frosting is literally my favorite thing in the world. Maybe even more than my family's homemade red velvet, but don't tell my family that. Alright, I think we have open flour up here too. Is this being deducted from my time? Oh shit. Oh shit, we do! And then to flour the pan, you just like pat it down. Basically, you want all the grease that you just put on there to be covered in flour. How many times am I going to climb up here? I do not know. So then it should look like that. In a medium bowl, whisk together flour, baking powder, baking soda, and salt side to side. The oven is ready! Watch I talk all this shit and then Zach's cake is way better than mine. I've been talking a lot of trash. I've never cared this much about how much was going in my cake. Okay, that's 2.5 cups. Fuck! I'm so anal, this is like really bothering me. Are you serious? I just put baking soda in instead of baking powder? Fuck! Am I the kind of person that would dump all this flour just so I have the appropriate baking stuff? Yes. Do I think you guys would judge me really hard if I did that? Also yes. So I'm going to scoop this out, start all over again. Alright, so what I'm going to do, my secret weapon, is I'm going to sift all my dry ingredients. I'm 100% sure Zach does not even know we own a sifter, or what to do with it. So this is one of my secret weapons. Now I'm just talking to myself, alone, in my house, while I make a cake, in front of a camera. For Zach's 17 subscribers. One of them is me. Okay. That's enough of that word. Don't look at how much flour is in the sink. Because I got aggressive and didn't look at my ingredients. Cool. Does Zach know we have a mixer? We're gonna find out tomorrow, I guess. You want to start on a low speed so shit doesn't get crazy, because my bowl is not very deep. Woo! And then work your way up to a high speed. Slowly, so you don't get butter and sugar everywhere. And this is like the best mix in the world. Just fucking butter and sugar, it's so good. Very healthy. You can practically lose weight if this is all you eat. And also, don't take any health tips from me. You should always sing while you mix your eggs in. Oh shit, I mean your butter. Don't put your eggs in yet, it's not time. Zach's home. Hi, honey.
Hi, baby.
Don't look at my stations, but you can go check the camera if you want. Don't look at anything.
I'm not allowed to look at anything?
No.
What about looking in the camera?
Just make sure everything's
Oh, I
good.
can't really see.
You looked!
I'll just make sure it's in the
I
shot.
don't want that in the shot.
Oh, well, it's in the shot.
Well, whatever. Get out, go put your headphones on, and leave me alone. You might be thinking, wow, Laura, you're being super aggressive about how you beat these eggs and do it by time and stuff. Precision is my biggest tool against Zach in this competition. Ah, shit! Beet and vanilla extract. Okay, now, I was just testing you. You really don't want to fill these that much. And plus, this is a lot of fucking batter. Like, these aren't that much smaller than 9-inch pans. I don't understand like how much cake this person wanted me to make. An aggressive amount. Oh. Put these in the oven. 1, 2, 3. Butter? I hardly know her. I need my spatula. Why do we only have 2? Oh, because I never bake. Oh my god, wait! Tiny spatula to the rescue. I really want to lick this. It's so good.
Give me a 1, 2, poop in my shoe.
1, 2, poop in my shoe. Alright, so it has been a couple hours. My cakes have been cooling here. We just went to dinner and now I'm tired and gonna make the frosting and maybe put it together and not do the pigs yet. Voila! Why does this one never want to go in? Is this a thing? Like I'm supposed to put this other one in first? Why didn't you guys tell me that to begin with? Oh, they have specific slots they go in. Wow. Hello. Alright, here is my cakey cake. It's so cute. So I have to break these up and stick them around the outside. Hey Google, does putting a cake in the fridge affect its taste?
Here's a summary from the website deliciously.com.
Harder than it looks, but not impossible. That's what she said. My cake! My Kit Kat cake! Very cute. It looks great. I'm like super anal, so it's difficult for me that the Kit Kats don't all stand up perfectly straight. Ugh. Welcome back to Laura's Grumpy Kitchen, the show where I have to finish making a fucking pig cake. I'm fucking tired of making this goddamn cake. I stayed up too late finishing the frosting last night, and I'm grumpy! So, with that note, let's make a cake! Oh, fucking A, how do you start this goddamn thing? Alright, I'm making chocolate ganache now. And you're supposed to heat it over medium heat until it just simmers at the edges, and you should not boil it. Alright, 2.5 cups. One tablespoon of butter. Alright, so I'm supposed to make pigs. I have white fondant and rose food coloring. Soften according to directions. Use a knife and toothpicks to create the pigs. Oh shit, it's bubbling. Oh my god. Oh! Ah! Okay. That seems like a slight simmer. So simmer is when it's like bubbling lightly under the surface. A boil is like when huge bubbles come up. So there's little bubbles all around the outside of the cream. And now I poured my chocolate chips in. I'm letting it sit for like a minute while the chocolate melts, and then you stir. And then I think I just have to let it cool. And then once it's cool, I pour it into my cake. Alright, so I think I'll put this in a bag and stick that bag in the box. And then I'll smash it with a hammer. Once it's completely stirred, I add the butter. That's it? That's all you have to do to make chocolate ganache? Boil some fucking cream, or don't boil it. Heat up some cream and then put chocolate in it, like. And there's so much fucking stirring! Drink caffeine while you stir. Alright, so all I have to do is make my piggies and put my cake together. Which I know you're dying to see what it looks like right now. I did check on it. Everything looks good from last night. None of my Kit Kats have fallen off, knock on wood. Da 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 da. Alright. Final product. Big cake tour. Here's this guy relaxing, couple butts floating. You can see like these are not perfect, but really, what can you do? Like unless you have the perfect measurement for those. And I did find a ribbon, but I thought that might be gross. Oh, so cute. I'm fucking tired. This took an hour. And this GoPro needs to be charged. Okay, so, bye.
Welcome to Awesomely Aggressive's first version of Nailed It. We're not calling it that, are we? No.
I don't give a fuck what you call it.
I'll call it whatever the fuck I want. I am making this cake in black and white.
You can just put a picture on over the...
No, I want to see this. This is very important. And I have my wonderful judges here to make sure that I, fuck it up appropriately.
Hi, I'm Laura. You just saw me make this cake 20 seconds ago.
Oh, I already have chocolate all over it.
Hi, I'm Beth. I am the little sister.
I'm Matthew. I'm a cake expert.
We have a live expert. Live. He's alive. He has a pulse.
He's not dead.
He has a
Yeah.
pulse. All right.
He won't be dead till he eats Zach's cake. Oh!
Shut up. All right. We decided that Laura would determine how long I get to bake this cake based on how long she took, because she already baked her cake and it's hidden over there in the corner. Don't touch it. And so I get 2.5 hours.
You get an hour to bake your cake,
Hopefully I don't need that time, but
40 minutes to make the frosting, and then whatever else is left to...
oh, this thing doesn't do 2.5 hours. So.
Nope, go down to the oven where the stove is. Click timer. Go up to an hour. Hold it down. This is a sign of what's gonna happen. Stop! No.
Shit.
Perfect.
Alright, you guys. No, that's two. Okay, there you go.
That's 2 minutes.
Go! Start your cake.
All right, here we go. All right, so preheat oven to 350 degrees. All right, I can do that.
He can't even figure out how to work the timer. Is that a good sign? No.
All right, stir together the sugar, flour, cocoa, baking powder, baking soda, and salt.
So I put this all together so he could choose chocolate or vanilla. And then we both are working on this frosting recipe, this ganache recipe, and the assembly. So we both had these.
This does not say whether you use granulated or powdered sugar. That seems unfair. It doesn't even say. I'm just supposed to guess? That's... I would like a ruling here.
You should be using granulated sugar.
Thank you. 2 cups white sugar. All right, so this is a lot of sugar. This feels like a lot of sugar.
Oh my god, what cup is he using? What scoop is he using?
I don't know, I'm using this scoop.
Do you know how much that is?
That was a cup.
That was a cup.
What's happening? What?
It's fine. I just you do it so aggressively. I can't wait till you guys see my video where I'm like really measuring all these ingredients.
I'm not only gonna do this, I'm gonna do it in like half the time that you did, so...
Did you weigh them?
I did not weigh my ingredients, but only because I did not think that would be fair.
Thank you. Thank you, I'll be here all day. Okay, that's half a cup.
That baking is precise.
That's a cup. One and a half. I know you're just waiting for me to make a mistake. Not gonna happen.
Texture.
Oh, that was close. Alright.
Oh my god. Is it hurting you? Yeah.
No. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's...
No.
Wait, no.
I'm sorry.
That would not have been correct.
That is funny that this says 2 cups of white sugar.
Right?
I
Like-
guess they assume that you know it's granulated, but that's a funny thing for Zach to notice, because that's right, like, sugar is
You didn't
white.
even notice that, did you? You're just like, oh, granulated sugar. Oh, I gotta use that.
I made vanilla cake.
Oh, is that different?
Yeah. Mine says granulated sugar.
powder.
Okay. Did he wash his hands?
Shit. Should wash my hands. That seems like the first step that you're supposed to do. At least you caught it early.
Oh, I caught it right away. I was giving you time to figure out whether or not you're going to wash your hands.
Where's the baking powder and the baking soda?
No, if I have to get it from the shelves, he has to get it from the shelves.
Oh, my knees. Oh, my God.
Oh my
Half a
God.
teaspoon.
This is amazing.
Ah! Oh, okay. Probably shouldn't do it right on the recipe. If I get the recipe dirty, can I have another recipe?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Well, so you just
I'm
put
gonna-
everything in a bowl and mix it and bake it? This is easy.
I'm gonna go.
So part of this was that the deal that we had was that I wasn't going to tell him where things were in the kitchen. I left everything where it was, put it all back where it was. So he is now realizing that he doesn't know where things are as he
Okay,
does.
this is ridiculous. Where is the vanilla extract? It's not in there. It's not. Okay, next. Shit.
I know where things are in my kitchen. Like I can close my
Blind.
eyes, open the cabinet, reach like in the back, go like over a couple, and be like.
I feel like she hid the
There's
vanilla
like 20
extract
other
on me.
spices. Same thing.
This is.
It's going to be hard for you to live with Zach.
Oh
What?
yeah. Do you put stuff back in different places every time?
That's not where that goes.
That is where that goes. That's where that vanilla has been for months.
Oh, ow, ow. Okay.
I said this when I was making my video. He's the kind of guy that'll just open it, look at it, and say, oh, there's no cinnamon, which is why we have 6 cinnamons in there.
Boom. Nailed it. Nailed it. Get it? Why am I still cooking over the recipe? Wait, mix for 2 minutes on medium speed of mixer. There's a mixer here somewhere. It's not there. It's not up there. Not in there.
Why isn't he getting the water boiling now? That's what I'm doing.
I heard that. Stir in the boiling water last. They didn't say boil the water. Where's that step? You assholes. Alright, what are you doing here?
1 cup boiling water.
Yeah, how am I, like, just.
Oh my god.
Okay, boiling water. Thank you, Beth. Maybe I should read the rest of the recipe for a second.
Zach is now doing a step I would have done first.
Read the whole recipe.
Yes.
Pour evenly into the prepared pans. This recipe sucks. I don't know why, because they just put words in here that makes no sense. What does it mean prepared? Like, prepared how? I didn't do anything to any pan or get any step to do anything to any pan. All right, bake 30 to 35 minutes in the preheated oven. Did that. Or 10 to 15 minutes for smaller pans. Oh, so I gotta guess now. Okay.
Normally, when Zach can't find the mixer, which his version of looking is just to open the cupboard and see it's not within reach, he just uses his hands.
I thought about doing that, but this recipe actually says, you know.
All his
2
other
minutes.
recipes have said to beat it, so.
No, they said beat it, and I can beat it with my hands. Beat it! Just beat it!
Ooh,
Alright,
this
that feels wrong.
struggle bus is real over there.
Something's happening here.
He doesn't know how to get them out. He's gonna break my fucking mixer.
Okay, so this one's different than this one. I just don't know why. Alright. Oh god, it's on! Fuck! I hit the button on accident.
And on camera, we catch Zach's fingers.
Oh god!
That was really close, actually. That was
Blend it
terrifying. They should have a safety button on this thing. It's like a gun.
It's like a gun.
Don't look straight at the beater.
Got it. Alright, got some beater set up.
Careful,
Might
my
actually-
cake is back there.
Truth.
So I kind of just realized what this is. This is like a redneck family's like backyard, like above ground pool, right?
Yeah.
It's like a pig pen.
You could call it that.
It's a pool because they're swimming.
They're swimming in the mud.
Pigs in the mud.
Above ground mud pig pen
Yeah.
for a nice suburban pig family.
Pour evenly into the prepared pans. Okay, that should be easy.
Wait, just think about that. That's all I can say. I'm just trying to help you out. This will be my one help out the whole time.
Feels like she's trying to tell me something. I'm just not sure what. Nah.
I can't watch this.
Oh,
Oh, is that
No. I know what I missed this time. I know. They miss it on the show every time. And it's so embarrassing for them. I'm not doing it. I'm going to wash this bowl.
So we were worried that because Zach recently has watched 2 full seasons of Nailed It, he was going to remember all these things.
And I forgot the most basic stuff.
Clearly that is not
God,
true.
that would have been so bad.
And it took me 2.5 hours. I'm going at a normal pace, obviously, and taking my time to actually put the whole thing together.
Okay, now we can pour it in confidently into the bowl. Next up, bake 30 to 35 minutes or 10 to 15 minutes for smaller pans, and test with a toothpick. Easy peasy. All right, into the oven we go.
I can't wait for everyone to watch my video, for you guys to see my video.
I just want to point out, this recipe sucks. They did not even say to grease the pan.
I would just like to point out that you need to look at step number 2.
Shit.
Step number 2.
It says grease the pan.
The pan.
All right, so the baking step is done. Crushed it. Thank you, Beth.
Just for comparison, it took Zach 25 minutes to get his cakes in the oven.
Wait, can I lick the bowl?
There's a lot more than just a lick in here.
A little finger swipe.
You can do whatever you like.
It took me an hour to get my cakes in the oven. It took Zach 25 minutes.
Oh yeah, crushing that timetable. Okay, so that was the cake baking part of this, which I think I just destroyed in a good way.
Thank you so much.
So that's yellow cake. Okay, chocolate frosting recipe. So do I do the frosting next? Let's see. Then there's chocolate ganache.
It
And
looks
then
like the person put those in order of how you should make them.
I'm sorry, are you in my video? Because I'm trying to work here.
Yeah.
I
I
literally
don't need-
am in the entire video. I already made this cake.
Well, but I don't need your advice. Thank you. 1/3 cup of milk. Okay, I got the milk. Butter. Vanilla extract. Got it. Confectioner's sugar. What the hell is confectioner's sugar?
Oh, I'm not pointing at anything particular. I was looking at it.
What's a confectioner? We don't have confectioners.
But yeah, so basically all
We
those.
do have confectioner sugar.
Like obviously it doesn't really matter that much.
Should I tell them which sugar to use?
No, because I already told him about the grease in the pan.
I'm gonna go with powdered sugar. That feels like it should be confectioner's sugar. So we're gonna do that. All right, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. I can do that. Do that, the old rinsey rinse.
I can vouch that Zach is like this in every aspect of his life 24/7.
You're welcome. What would you do without me?
I can't wait for you guys to watch my video where I'm like so anal and cleaning everything and like keeping my station nice and like really measuring everything off. Well, and Zach just is a tornado.
1 cup. That is a lot of sugar. Holy hell. Who's eating this?
Us.
Yeah. 2 cups. Oh, almost missed the whole thing that time. That would have been really bad.
Should have just dumped that bag right in there.
Obviously, it's not even enough.
I think that was probably 3.5 close.
No, I think we still need a 1/2 cup. 1/2 cup of sugar, maybe just a little bit less because I poured a bunch of shit into this one. And, whoop. Oh no.
What?
Oh, I did that wrong.
He was supposed to mix in the.
I skipped a step. I think it'll be okay.
Wow, you're really like emulating the show right now.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm really like spot on because
He sounds just like everyone on the show. It's gonna be fine.
I just jumped to the next step. I'm gradually beating.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you see the difference between beating and blending.
You're right.
Thank you.
I'm definitely not right. That's for sure.
Adjust with more milk if necessary. How the hell would I know if it's necessary?
That's a good question.
Do you even know what you're making right now?
No, that's what I was just asking. This is a chocolate frosting recipe, but I don't know where it goes.
You don't know where. What did you just say? Can you repeat that out loud?
It's a chocolate frosting recipe, but I don't know where it goes.
Okay. Alright.
Okay.
I think the last part said you should just get it all over your hands and kind of wipe it on the cake.
That makes sense.
It actually wants you to put it under your armpits.
Because this is the pig's.
And then take the cake.
Alright, so, I mean, I have this thing now. I don't really know what to do with that, so I'm going to set that aside. Chocolate frosting. Boom, done. Chocolate ganache.
Try Laura's cake.
In a medium saucepan over medium heat, add the heavy cream and heat until there is a slight simmer around the edges. Do not allow it to boil. Oh, this seems technical.
Stuff
I
is-
never turned this burner off. So it's ready.
Oh, lovely. You
Leave,
left the stove on the whole time.
leave stove on.
So I'm going to give that a minute to cool down because it was on high. 8 ounces of pink buttercream fondant.
Wait, you get to use fondant? I'm really excited to see this.
Fondant.
This is my favorite part of the Nailed It episodes, and they all struggle with the fondant.
I don't understand why they struggle, right? It seems like it's really easy.
Famous last words.
So what is fondant?
Fondant is like a sugary decorating substance, and people use it because you can mold it into a lot of different things. Like buttercream frosting, you can't really shape it because it's frosting, you know, you just put it on. So fondant people put on because you can like paint on it and carve into it and use it to make stuff like this.
So it's dense, but like what keeps it like together?
Good question. I'm getting secondhand stress watching this.
Breathe in.
Oh, these do not look right. Oh, God. This is not...
Did it bake very quickly in the last few minutes?
No. The middle is still thin as and runny as fuck.
Well, it just needs more time.
We're going to do another 5 minutes. This recipe is such horseshit. Soften the fondant according to directions. You are the directions.
Babe.
What are you talking about?
There's directions with the fondant.
Oh,
Now we're talking. Oh, I caught that.
Be careful with that's wiggling a little bit.
Me?
When you clap up here.
Oh, yeah. That's
Earthquake!
I might change that stand out. It's not good.
So what Zach's doing here, he's making a chocolate cake.
Oh, wait. All right.
Use all the fondant already? There's none left for Zachy.
Okay, so it says knead the fondant.
No, I cut the fondant in half, and he got half of it, and I got half of it. But I did not weigh my fondant. That seemed too hard. I just
Wait,
salted.
it says kneaded. Do we have a rolling pin?
I don't know.
So we do. Okay. I just
So
didn't want to look for one if we literally don't own one.
Took him 2 seconds to find it. It took him
Yeah.
longer to ask if they had a rolling pin than to just look.
Okay, so it looks like you do it with your hands. Maybe I'll take this off.
And do what?
I already washed them earlier.
Wash them again.
All right. Okay, why is this in 2 pieces? Oh, because I cut it in 2 pieces. I don't understand how I turn it pink.
there you go.
Do I just dump this on it?
So Zach is trying to figure out how to get his pigs. He just dropped his entire thing of fondant on the floor.
Ugh.
Is it gross?
There cat hairs in it.
So I'm not eating a pig off of Zach's cake.
Maybe there's a layer I can just peel off. Alright, we're just going to use the rest of the fondant. Fuck measuring. That's for lamos. I think we're just going to go like this. Throw that in there. Dump a little bit of this on there. Boop, 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 boop. And try, I guess...
Weight of that one.
Oh, my cakes are
She
done!
probably wanted
So
to
what?
play a lot. His cakes are out. Oh, let's check them out.
Oh, yeah. Look at this cake. I put it in front of the camera. Ho! Ho, 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 ho. That's a good looking cake right there.
Pretty good.
I'm pretty stoked about that. Okay, so I'm gonna put it on a 10-minute cooling timer because that's what it told me to do.
Oop. Every time we touch the table, the camera shakes.
Okay, get your stupid arms on there, you idiot.
Get your stupid arms on there, you idiot.
Oh, it's sticking to me.
I like pretending that I'm on The Office right now. I just keep on going like,
Looking at the camera, just jimming it.
I'm jimming it.
Alright, Zach is now putting together his first ever layer cake. Oh, don't break anything.
No blood flow.
This is not a good sign. I greased this very well. Get out of there.
Beth, would you have greased it with Pam?
No.
What? You're telling me this now?
I already
I don't know,
helped you.
the silicone.
Oh, eat it.
And you,
It looks fine, actually.
you also forgot another step where you're supposed to grease and flour the pan.
What up? I'm actually pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
Did you wash your hands?
I sure did. Okay, so
Good for the neck.
I got 2 out.
Oh, I'm getting double teamed.
Oh God.
Okay. No one's watching me anymore.
Well, you're just taking your cakes out. Hurry up.
Ooh, that looks really good, actually.
Oh yeah. You get to try both our cakes in there.
No. You don't get to touch this cake. Everyone's dogging it. Oh, Zach's cake gonna suck. None for you.
That's literally why I am here, Zachary,
No,
to
no.
try the fucking cake.
Not like.
Boom. Surrounded it. Who wants Kit Kat? Surround it. Put the chocolate ganache on top of the cake and swirl. God.
When they did this, I mailed it.
What is she?
It leaked out the edge.
That's because they were dumb.
Yours is definitely not as runny as some of them.
Yeah, they probably didn't have time to let it sit and cool.
They definitely didn't. They had to do it in an hour, and they didn't use the blast chiller. All right, pour the chocolate ganache on top of the cake and swirl. Okay. Add pigs. Got it. Okay, so I got a couple more butts. Put in here.
No, that's the nailed it right there.
Oh! Pig down! Pig down!
Okay, all right. You're just a little bit more muddy than the rest. All right. Okay. Nailed it.
Judges.
Top piece of cake!
All right, here you go. Here's
Wow.
Zach's pig
Oh my
cake.
god, wait,
It's my pig
no!
cake.
That's so good!
Actually, it turned out pretty well. I'm pretty
Yeah.
happy with it. My pigs were a little larger than I expected. You know, they're fat pigs. They ate a lot of Kit Kats before I got this finished.
And here
They're like,
is
why'd you die?
my cake.
Ooh!
Whoa!
Your pigs have a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for? Personality to
They're
them.
more. Hers are pink. Mine are like a swirl.
Yeah.
I did a swirl.
Your pigs look like people, actually.
They look like people.
Yeah. These are like Wallace and Gromit cartoons, and this is just like
Yeah.
fat people.
I honestly think I might like Zach's pigs better.
Oh,
That's
I do.
offensive.
what?
Your skin tone is better.
This cake is really. I still like that one, but this cake is executed very well. But I like some stuff that's going on here.
I think overall, presentation-wise, Laura has a better cake.
I'm just saying.
But now we get to taste them.
I'll have some bacon, please.
Try.
All right, so this is Laura's cake.
You want to cut a piece of your cake?
It's a little dry. All right, Zach, let's see.
Your frosting is really good.
Oh, thank you.
I love this chocolate cake.
Oh man.
Yes!
Let's
Woo!
see this frosting.
It's pretty good.
Oh, Laura.
The ganache is decent. The
Oh,
frosting's really
Laura's in
good.
trouble.
I think I have to say it. I think Zach's tastes better.
Ooh. All right, taking into account all factors, whose cake is better?
I think with presentation and taste and the fact that these are two different flavored cakes and taking that into a factor, I do have to go with Laura.
Damn.
I do think your cake tastes better, but I think that's also because it's chocolate and I like chocolate more than vanilla.
Oh yeah.
And the fact that you're still warm and hers has sat out for a day.
I'm gonna give it to Zach, and
There you go.
And
I think
Matthew has a
that-
better palate than me, if that makes you feel better.
Let me try your cake, babe.
Yeah,
I think
can I
the
get a little
texture
more?
and the flavors are good. Yes, they weren't the same recipes, but I also think the recipes suck. And I think
You're
I
more
think-
of a wing it kind of guy?
I think Zach
baking
followed
is
the
supposed
recipe,
Do
but
that in baking, yeah.
I think that there was a little bit of
Oh my god, no
randomness
wonder.
in there.